Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Imperial Archives. My name is Nick, and in today's episode, dedicated to Imperial Assault board game, we will continue our core set campaign playthrough, this time with pretty cool story mission, Drawn In. Before we start, consider to subscribe and follow me on Facebook as well as on Instagram for more amazing content. Links to them will be in the description down below. Though still reeling from the shock of losing the Death Star, the Empire has begun to recover. The Imperial fleet has spread out, aggressively hunting for rebel forces. All across the galaxy, rebel facilities lie in danger of discovery. So that's our story introduction for this mission, and now let's move on to mission briefing. You travel back toward the rebel engineering facility, where analysts are working with the stolen weapon schematic. The hope of the rebellion rests upon their finding. Moments after you drop out of hyperspace, you are thrown to the floor of your ship. Shouting curses, your pilot yells, "Star Destroyer." They've got us in a tractor beam. There isn't much time to prepare, but your pilot brings up power flow schematics of the enemy ship. "Look, here, here and here." He jabs a finger at the display, assuming you aren't shot to the bits. The moment you hit the flight deck, destroying these stations should knock out the tractor beam control for the section of the ship. Just be quick about it. Bursting out of your ship, you cut through the immediate resistance, using the assistance of an exterior turret. Then, you climb aboard a service elevator, which slowly rises towards the main deck. "Freeze!" A trooper shouts as the elevator shudders into place. It seems you are surrounded. Stand down and surrender your weapons. Counting the number of soldiers around you, you are almost insulted. So, terminals, there are 4 of them, represent power stations. Rebel figures can attack a power station. Each one of them has 8 health and 1 passive defensive block. Doors are locked to the rebel figures. A rebel figure can interact with the door via strength or tech skill to open it. When a hero withdraws, he is incapacitated instead. When activating, he receives only 1 action and can only use that action to perform a move. When all 4 power stations have been destroyed and all 4 heroes are on or adjacent to the entrance, the heroes depart. The mission ends when the heroes depart or when all heroes are wounded. Deployment and setup. So here you can see rebel deployment surrounded by blue and purple stormtrooper groups. Far away there is waiting 1 EVAP engineer supported by elite officer. In the reserved groups there is waiting Royal Guard champion. Open groups consist of 4 units, and I decided to go for heavy stormtroopers, normal and elite probe droids, and ISB infiltrators. There can't be any mercenary units in this playthrough. So that's it for the basics, and now see you in the turn 1. So we are in turn 1. Verena just opened fire on one of the blue stormtroopers, managed to defeat him using a spread barrel. It was then followed by post quarters boosted by her master operative, but was unable to do much damage on him, so used Katara maneuver to defeat him, and then another close quarters to the remaining blue stormtrooper. He's now on 1 health. He immediately returned fire and dealt 2 damage on Verena. So following Verena's successful attack, Diala used her newly gained Shuyan's lightsaber and attacked one of the purple stormtroopers, absolutely destroyed him, used Cleave 2 to damage the other one, and then with Snap Kick to finish him off. Then Trust moved a bit closer to the last remaining purple stormtrooper and dealt him 1 damage. He returned fire, but she was able to dodge it completely. And because of that, she's now focused. Nasaska used her battle technician twice. First token handed to Diala, the other one kept for herself. Used her modified blaster to finish off the last remaining purple stormtrooper, so their group is now obliterated. Then Stressed moved toward the door and opened them via her tech skill, and just Stress moved once more. Far away here, Imperial officer used executive order to move EVAP engineer, and then moved closer to the rebels as well. MHD then moved closer to the terminal. He used his sidearm blaster to inflict 3 damage on it, and that was followed by EWAP Engineer's double attack on Verena. Luckily for her, he missed both of them by lacking 1 accuracy. So turn 1 is over. This is the situation. Threat increased to 5 points, and subdue condition took place, and it will take place after every single turn. Imperial player chooses one of the following: Maiden spend one threat to choose one other additional option. Open or close one door, and then spend 1 threat to choose one crate on the map. Each figure within 3 spaces of that crate recovers 2 health. For 1 threat, choose one stormtrooper group. Each figure in that group may perform 1 move or 1 attack. So those are the options, and I decided to just close the door for now and see you in the turn 2. So turn 2, one more thing has happened at the end of last round. 1 blue stormtrooper was deployed here. Now for the second round. Verena used Qatar maneuver on blue stormtrooper over there, defeated him using a spread barrel once more, and then opened the door. Stray moved behind them. Elite officer used executive order again to move EWAP engineer closer. Deala now stress moved closer to the terminal, used her Shuen's lightsaber to completely destroy the very first power station, and moved closer to the second door. Blue Stormtrooper just repositioned himself. Now Saska's train moved in between MHD and Verena, handled the device token while her battle technician ability moved closer to the second door. Imperial player is waiting. MHD looted the crate, got C1 comlink, and moved closer to the door. Imperial player is resting. So turn 2 is over. Threat increased once more. Thanks to subdue, these doors are now closed. An Imperial player reinforced Blue Stormtrooper group once more and deployed purple probe droid here. So that's the situation after the second round, and see you in the next one. So starting the third round, Diala used her device token from Saska to open the door successfully. Saska then claimed device token thanks to tail goggles, and Diala proceeded to attack EWAP engineer. He rolled terribly, dealt only 3 damage, and obviously EWAP engineer returned fire, completely decimating Diala and inflicting like 8 damage on her, so not very pleasant, I would say. So Saska handled the device token to Diala and MHD, ran towards EWAP engineer and finished him off, then was attacked by 2 blue stormtroopers who used pinpoint accuracy and inflicted 6 damage on her. Verena closed the distance and then healed herself, so she's now completely undamaged and unstrained. Elite Imperial officer is currently hiding. He used executive order on one of the blue stormtroopers, who then fired on Saska, dealing 2 damage. MHD then ran all the way here, in between crate and another terminal or power station, then used C1 comlink to disable activation of last remaining probe droid. Turn 4 opened with closing the door, and then MHD attacked twice. Second power station inflicted 6 damage, quite a good shot, I would say, and then was shot down by blue stormtroopers, who inflicted him 7 damage. Diala moved closer to the third power station, attacked her with her lightsaber, dealt just 3 damage, and snap kicked close Imperial officer, Imperial officer. He then executive ordered blue stormtrooper to fire up on her. She dodged, became focused thanks to that, and then was fired at once again by elite Imperial officer and dodged that as well. However, he is now focused. So Saska opened the door, ran to this room, attacked fourth power station, dealt just 2 damage, and then probe droid moved closer to Diala, tried to attack her, but she evaded or dodged that attack once more. So Verena just moved closer to this room where Saskia is, used her E3 carbine and fired on 4th power station. First time dealt 3 damage and then attacked once more, finally destroyed the power station, and at that very point something has happened. Arrival. When 2 power stations are destroyed, the door to a side corridor slides open. Out strides an Imperial Guard, quite different from the usual stock. He wears black with red trim and carries a long staff with blades at each end. Though you don't recognize him, his appearance and demeanor single him out as a powerful foe. Deployed the reserved Royal Guard champ, and he's now deployed behind Saskia, and because Verena just used all her activations or all her actions during this turn, an Imperial player has no other unit, guess who is going to get activation now? Yep. Well, this is, for this very reason, he's my favorite character, and this is my favorite mission, because this kind of entry is so amazing. So Royal Guard Champion's activation is over. He just destroyed Saskia, inflicted bleeding on her, and because of exacting strike she was not able to defend herself at all. Then he moved here to the corridor and is now blocking the way for rebels to escape. So in the very beginning of the 5th round, Diala managed to destroy the 3rd power station and then was attacked by Probe Droid, who used exacting strike to do some minor damage on her, but she's not in her best condition, I would say. MHD just destroyed the last power station and is trying to run away. However, he's followed by blue stormtroopers, one of them that managed to do some serious damage on him. The other one tried to finish him off, but MHD was still equipped with few of those device tokens from Saskia and is now on 1 health, so not exactly the best condition for him. Now Saskia, still bleeding, is running towards the closest door to the entrance, and here a lead Imperial officer, still focused, fired at MHD, managed to wound him and stun him as well. After that, Verena used her star maneuver with spread barrel on Royal Guard Champion. However, he completely dodged that attack, so she attacked him once more with EE3 carbine and tactical display and did like 4 damage on him. Then he ran among Diala and MHD, used brutality to wound Diala and to inflict insane amount of damage on MHD along with bleeding. Then Grievous Wound inflicted another damage and strain on MHD, and by the end of the turn, after Royal Guard Champion moved back, Beaten Down inflicted another damage on MHD, so he's now bleeding, stunned, completely strained and only on 2 health. So fifth round is now over. Subdue took place. Royal Guard Champion attacked Verena, inflicted massive damage, and she lost her last remaining device token to stay not wounded. And then, new event happens. Raise the alarms. At the end of round 5, the Imperials were not expecting this much resistance from you, but they are quickly adapting to your aggression. Alarms blare through the ship. If you don't get out of here soon, you're going to be overwhelmed. And the threat will be increased by 3 at the start of each status phase. So, not the best situation. Far from the best. Rebels just need to run to the entrance. Hopefully they will manage to do so. So Verena is running far away, followed and then healed herself. Then she was followed by Royal Guard Champion, who inflicted massive amount of damage on her once more, and she has now like 1 remaining health. So MHD tried to run away as well, but got only 1 move because he was stunned. Then he was gunned down by Imperial officer, so MHD was forced to withdraw. Then Imperial officer used executive order to attack Verena and inflicted 2 damage on her. Adela is running as well, followed by blue stormtroopers who are trying to block her way and try to gun her down. She's now pretty severely wounded as well. Saska managed to open the door and run to the entrance. Rebels are currently followed by probe droid, and it seems they will be able to hold this off. So we are beginning the 6th round. Thanks to Subdue, Royal Guard champion was able to attack Verena once more, and he would have wounded her if there wouldn't be MHD with his Miracle Worker ability. I tend to forget this one, and it helped me once more, so she's alive, and it seems Rebels are going to win this one. So she used Ktara maneuver, boosted by spread barrel and tactical display, inflicted some serious damage on Royal Guard champion, then healed herself. Royal Guard then proceeded with attack on her and dealt 5 damage to Verena. So MHG used his last only action to move closer to the exit, and he made it. Blue Stormtrooper, last one, moved from here to there, and then remaining to gun down Diala. She was forced to withdraw. Bodies of Imperial troops slide through the area where your ship is waiting. The external blaster continues to fire, aiming at several stormtroopers hiding in cover. Finally, your pilot shouts as you climb aboard. I didn't think I could hold them off much longer. He punches the controls and blasts off. Weaving through turbolaser fire, the transport flies clear of the Star Destroyer, only taking a few hits before slipping into hyperspace. Glad that you were able to escape. Your commander sounds relieved when you check in. But what about the outpost, the plans? You didn't see much going in or out, but Imperial presence was substantial. The quick scans revealed there to be nothing left of the outpost. So that's the end of Drone-In story mission. Rebels managed to run away, luckily. Story mission Chain of Command goes into play now. Each hero receives 1 XP and additional rewards. Each player receives 1 XP in addition to any that he already received. Heroes receive 100 credits per hero. Imperial player receives 1 influence. And there will be nothing more because Raise the Alarms was triggered. So that's it, see you in the post-mission cleanup. So here we are in the post-mission cleanup. Tier 3 items that were available in this one are these. I'm not going to buy any of them. I'm going to save up a bit more. MHD is getting Batsta Radiator. He proved to be quite useful with his Miracle Worker, so hopefully it will find some use. For Saska I'm going for Remote Distribution. I played her with that during Twin Shadows mini-campaign a little while ago, and it proved very handy. Saving some XPs with Diala. And for Verena I'm going for Combat Momentum to improve her movement, and Student of Battle to further improve close quarters. And no other cards for Imperial side. And from Agenda I'm going once more for Trip Mine. It proved to be quite efficient. Next time we are going to play one of these side missions. It will be last side mission, and most likely I will go for Target of Opportunity. Regarding Drone-In story mission, yeah, I'm well aware I was very easy going against the Rebels. So far they struggled a lot, and I want to balance sides a bit more to prepare both sides for more balanced final mission. So that's my reasoning behind that. Yep. Report finished. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this part, and if you did, do me a favor, hit that like button for me. Share your thoughts in the comments below, where your feedback is much appreciated. Tell me how you feel about this mission and show this to other players, as it helps channel to grow greatly. Have an amazing day, see you next time, and may the Force be with you.